What's going on, guys? Exciting video today. Smallmouth fishing on the creek. You may notice a few different angles in this video because I want to say a huge shout out to Solid Rock Ag for hooking me up with this ram mount. Check them out. I'll leave their website down below. They've got all kinds of ram mounts you can get, and it's perfect for the kayak. You can see I've already installed the little attachment there, and then I can use this little 4-inch adapter, or you can get bigger ones too, so you can get all kinds of different angles. So thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. Let's see if we can go get some smallmouth now. Had a lot of rain recently, so I'm sure that this creek is going to be ripping. Alright, we're rolling. Awesome. This creek is beautiful today. It's a lot more clear than I was expecting, which I'm pretty shocked on. I thought for sure it would be very dirty after all that rain. It's definitely ripping. The current is pushing hard, so this is going to be interesting up here. A little bit of rapids, so we'll see. Hope you guys are enjoying this new camera angle. Make sure you let me know down in the comments what you're thinking, and if I should go back to the headband or what you think of this angle. I'm definitely going to be going back and forth a lot so you can get different perspectives, but let me know what you're thinking. Actually a lot lower than I thought it was going to be. I'm sure you can tell by all the crackling, all the rocks I'm cracking. Alright, here we go. First cast, starting with a little Ned rig, little jig head on top. Kind of in the shallow spots. We're going to get into some deeper water later, and I think that's where we'll have a lot of luck at. So I'm going to go ahead and change from the Ned rig, and I'm going to use this Yum swimming dinger. I really like these baits. I think they work excellent for smallmouth, so I think it's got a little bit more of a flare on the back because it has that paddle tail. So I'm going to try the Yum swimming dinger instead of just a plain old Ned rig. This is a 4-inch bait, and it's bright blue and black. Pretty easy bait to rig up, and there you have it. Perfect smallmouth candy. Let's get it. I know there's also some spotted bass in here as well, but we're mainly targeting the smallies today. Man, just had a couple nice smallies go after this. There we go. Oh, he's gone. First fish is a spotted bass. Okay, well, I guess they're in here, just not really going crazy. There we go, got him. That was wild. He grabbed the tail, and I just kind of let it go. Key to being out here is definitely having some good polarized glasses and a nice hat to, you know, keep that sun out of your eyes so you can see in the water pretty well. First fish is a nice spotted bass. By no means is this thing a monster, but, you know, it's fish number 1, so we'll take it. It's really slow out here right now. Not a lot of big fish. Usually I'm seeing quite a few big fish. The only big fish I've seen today are carp, and we're not really targeting carp. I'm really not seeing very many smallmouth. I'm not seeing much of anything. I see quite a few spotted bass and a few bluegill, but I was really targeting the smallies, and they're not cooperating right now, so maybe we'll just go after some of them smaller spotted bass. We got the skunk out of the boat, but I'm telling you, it's been quite a trip. I've done about a mile so far on the creek, which is not really that much, but it's quite a distance to not catch at least a couple of those smaller fish. We're going to keep at it for a little while longer, and hopefully we can get something. I'm working all the deep holes. I'm doing everything that I typically do. I just don't think they're cooperating because of how much rain we've had lately. That rain's a killer. It's really lowered the water temperature. You can just tell that these fish are a lot more lethargic, and they're not really interested in, you know, going after your lures. There's one. What do we got? Please be a smallie. Yes. It is a... No, it's not even close to a smallmouth. Another spotted bass. This one's really thick. just kind of surprising. I mean, he's just a little fish. But man, he's been eating well for sure. Kind of came off of a spot that I'm pretty positive I've caught some fish out of there before. Nice spot bass though. And there he goes, right back down. I'm honestly kind of shocked that the smallmouth aren't cooperating any better than they are. So I know that these Yum swimming dingers work, but I'm going to switch over to a white and green color. This is watermelon pearl, I believe. We're going to see if these will do anything for the smallmouth. I'm not convinced yet that they're going to work any better, but you never know unless you try. There you have it. Another bait rigged up just perfectly. They're very easy to rig, and they work excellent, especially when the fish are going crazy. Right now the fishing's a little bit slow, obviously because of the rain and the temperature drop, but we are still managing a few spotted bass, which is excellent. But I would like to get at least one smallmouth, hopefully before we go. I'm working everywhere that I can find any type of structure. I know that even the smallest of fish will hide in there, and there's some big monsters that'll come out too. I'm really okay with any size. I was hoping to get a couple big ones today, but after seeing how hard the fishing is, I would be content with just about anything. Alrighty, so I've pretty much completed one pass of the creek that I typically do, and it's not going that well, but I switched over to the headgear now, so I'm going to be wearing my GoPro up top. See if maybe I can get a few more fish and get a different angle on those fish. Still throwing the Yum swimming dinger. I've seen a lot of fish. I'm even putting the bait right in front of them because they're moving super slow. They're not interested in the bait. They're not interested in nothing. They just kind of sit there. You can pretty much hit these fish with the bait and they just will slowly swim off. They won't like scurry like they do sometimes when they're spooked easy. It's just really, really slow out here. Let's see if we can get some more, but man, it's tough conditions today. There's one. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Looks like it was a bluegill. Dang it, lost another one. It's a decent little bluegill. I mean, that's not by any means what we're going after, but it is another fish, so I'm gonna go ahead and count it. That's the fourth fish I've had close to the boat. Only had two all the way officially in my hands, but still, you know, two's better than none. There's one. Another spot. Another spotted bass. This is funky that the smallies are not biting at all. They want no part of anything, but that these spotted bass are biting. It's very cool to catch them. I don't catch spotted bass very often, so it's always fun to catch new species, but I really thought the smallies would be biting if the spotted bass would be biting. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a lot of fun out here to make it. Unfortunately, the smallmouth are not cooperating, so I did not get any. That road noise you hear back there, that'd be an interstate. Super loud. Just paddled upstream a little bit to kind of see what was up here, and there's some rapids, and there's also an interstate, so very cool. Unfortunately, like I said, the smallmouth were not cooperating, but it's also very fun to catch spotted bass. I don't get to do that very often, so I'm glad that worked out. Once again, I want to say thank you very much to Solid Rock Farms for hooking me up with that awesome kayak mount for the GoPro. Really appreciate that, and it will definitely be used a lot. So thanks again for that. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys on another exciting episode. Peace.